A model, a message, a lesson, a beat, a rhythm that jumps and bounces uniquely, individually in harmony with my brethren from senior to freshman. A model, silently killing them softly with a smile, a sway, and sachet that screams my name, aTone. A model.
Peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. What's up, Scorpio? We're here to find out as it relates to your heart's desire and a wish come true. Mother, may I? Yes, you may, Scorpio. Let's get up into your message by way of these housekeeping items. If you could, please do me the honors. Smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. Also, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone who may need it. To my new viewers out there, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get up into this message, Scorpio. Mother, may I? Yes, you may, Scorpio. Let's find out as it relates to your heart's desires. What does that journey and outcome look like for you? To my mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Tell me how you celebrated. How were you celebrated, Scorpio? How did you celebrate your mother? How did you remember your mother to those whose mother is no longer on this earthly plane with us? I would love to hear about it. All right, Scorpio. What we got? I am breaking down your message via a 10-card Celtic spread with the tarot. So we're going to get up into it. Two more cards, please, for my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, let's get up into this message. So at the center of your spread, you receive the Page of Cups, and it is crossed by the Knight of Cups. So there may be some conflicts or issues with authority with children, family members, hierarchy in a family is what I'm picking up on. So you may want some peace and olive branch or understanding of why maybe you are applying tough love. You want this child or family member to respect and understand why you are being this way with this individual. So that's at the center of what my Scorpios have going on. At the root of your spread, you have this Four of Cups, Scorpio. So there's a bit of mundane, day in, day out, meh energy that some of my Scorpios have. You want something new to occur, but it's weird because there's a lot going on around you. I also picked up on, as it relates to a wish, I heard someone say, can you make two of me? Can you make two of me? There's so much that my Scorpios have to do that it's ridiculous at this point. You're like, I don't even know how I'm able to keep up with all of the responsibilities of the day in, the day out, as well as maintaining the emotional intelligence of of family and relationships and partnerships while dealing with my own emotional state. So there's some stillness that my Scorpios may require, but there's also a pace that you want to be able to keep. And you know that you have had to outsource parts of your life through coin. With this ace of coin at the crown of your spread, you work as hard and maneuver as hard and duplicate down on efforts and give it as much as you do, Scorpio, so that you can maybe bring in a nanny, a chef, a housekeeper, right? You may be considering something like that. There may be conflict in a home around domestic chores not being met to my Scorpio's liking, and someone is like, hire somebody, right? And I don't know, there's a conflict around that. That's highly specific. Like I said, if it don't apply, let it fly. In the recent past, you have this Seven of Swords being here. You having a certain amount of privacy was a good thing. You enjoyed it, but that may not be the case in the upcoming months, weeks for my Scorpio collective. You're being pushed to the forefront of a conversation where you were happy in the past playing the background. You were in the background pulling the levers. You did not want to be on stage at all, but someone is calling your name from the stage for you to come out and take a bow. And you're like, nah, I'm cool off of that. But no worries. You get acclimated pretty quickly, it seems, Scorpio, on how to bring that showmanship and stage presence, right? So because you have the wherewithal and the understanding, right, that if you need to be present and at the forefront of certain responsibilities in a way that you weren't in the past, then you're going to have to bring in reinforcements at home. So some of my Scorpios may be called to do a lot more at work than they have in the past. You're given more responsibility. With more responsibility comes a skill that you develop, a muscle almost, Scorpio. It's like classes in session for my Scorpio collective, and you're built for it, but it is weighing on you, and you are taking stock and note of, damn, I'm doing all of this, man. Like, where is my rest? Where is my break? I need a vacation. Some of you may have been looking online to invest or put a deposit down on a vacation. Some of you need one because you've been working very hard. You have a vacation coming up, and that is how you celebrate in Mother's Day. That's what you're going to drop in the comments for me, huh, Scorpio? You got this King of Swords in your advice. The King of Swords is intelligent. He uses information to advance his situation. He knows how to delegate. He doesn't have to do all the work himself, and that is what you are being advised, Scorpio, to do, to learn how to delegate and not to assume the responsibility in all of the tasks yourself. This is given a one-man show, and you have a team and an army around you to support you, Scorpio. You need to learn how to delegate a little better and refine that skill set. It could be in family, it could be in business, it could be in both. Because in your environment, we have the Four of Swords. You got some people just chilling around you, relaxing, and it should be their responsibility to represent pieces of this plan and process, and you're doing it because this is given. I have a certain person in my life. This person shall remain nameless, but they will be argumentative and upset about things not being cleaned in the house. You're not cleaning this. You need to clean the kitchen. You need to clean the bathroom, right? When everyone jumps to action to go clean the kitchen and or bathroom, it's not to this individual's liking, right? And the missing piece is when this individual gave the directive to clean the bathroom and or kitchen, whatever it was, they did not outline what their expectations were. And that is the piece that you need to be aware of that is missing, Scorpio. Make sure you're outlining, documenting, calling out, and pointing to what your expectations are in this situation, because we have the Knight of Swords sitting in your hopes and fears. That is pushback. Somebody saying something stupid and not thinking before they speak. And you're like, look, we talked about this. I told you what to do. Did you though? You gave me an order, but you didn't give me any bullet points or how to do this. You just barked at me and told me to do it. So my Scorpios, as it relates to a wish come true, is learning how to lead objectively, fairly, clearly, and with the right amount of smoothness, with this Emperor being the outcome for your mother. May I spread, Scorpio. I love that. So it's going to take some mistakes, some being called on the carpet, some things happening and going left on you for you to be able to recognize, iterate, correct, and get in there and adjust accordingly. You're going to do some course correcting and everything going to be all right. And you're going to be like, yeah, I got this. So being able to adjust on the fly, outsource where need be, asking for help when need be, and being clear in what you expect. It looks like those things are all going to culminate into a beautiful leadership for you, Scorpio. Let me know in the comments how this is all playing out and unfolding for you, Scorpio. But that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.